Welcome to day 10 of Just Start Programming, creating console terminal apps using Rust and Ratatouille. So today let's spend some time experimenting on pop-ups, and if we still have time, let's go through some other widgets. So join me once again live in one take, no shortcuts and no secrets. So let's just start programming. Okay, so for today, let's go through these pop-ups. Let me just run the sample application last time. Okay, so we may want to use this extended ASCII code later on as well. First, let me open up the tutorial and let's read through. Pop-ups override regions. Use clear widget to clear areas of the screen to avoid style and symbols from leaking from previously rendered widgets. Ratatouille renders text in the order that the application writes to the buffer. This means that earlier instructions will be overwritten by later ones. However, it's important to note that widgets do not always clear every cell in the area that they are rendering to. This may cause symbols and styles that were previously rendered to the buffer to bleed through into the cells that are rendered on top of those cells. The following code exhibits this problem. Okay, let's try this one. UI. We already have frame area. Okay. Frame area. Render widget. Area is used where? Area. Okay, so maybe let's copy starting from here all the way here. Okay, so there's some errors. Lip zoom. Lip zoom. So use lip zoom, lip zoom. Okay. Cargo add lip zoom. So it uses 0.9.1. Okay, what other errors do we have? Wrap. Wrap is where? Wrap. Wrap is under widgets. Okay, so no more errors. Let's run this one. Cargo run. Yeah, so this is the filler, that library for Lipsum, lorem ipsum generator. Random looking text like the above can be generated using Lipsum function. And then here it shows without clear, so hello world is here. And yeah, the background bleeds through. Okay, let's inspect the code. So there's area, from frame area, then background text. Background text is a paragraph containing Lipsum. Lipsum with n size. Generate n words of lorem ipsum text. So in this case, it's 1000. Then since this is a paragraph, okay, so paragraph text, new text, and then there's a wrap widget. Okay, so I think it's a wraparound. Then light blue, italic on black, and render the widget background. Then you have a pop-up area, rectangle, pop-up area, rectangle, area width divided by 4, area height divided by 3, width divided by 2, area height divided by 3. Take up a third of the screen vertically and half horizontally. A band pop-up. You have hello world as the text. There's a block without clear. Okay, block is there for the border style. Then bad pop-up widget is rendered inside the pop-up area. Okay, so there's a pop-up area, and then there's a paragraph block. Base widget to be used to display a box border around upper level ones. So bad pop-up because there's no Oh, the clear was not called in this case. And this lorem ipsum feeds through here. Okay. So what is the solution? Solution is to notice the background color, black in this case. The italics and the lorem ipsum background text show through the pop-up. So even the pop-up is using the italics. This problem is easy to prevent by rendering a clear widget prior to rendering the main pop-up. Here's an example of how to use this technique to create a pop-up widget. Okay. Pop-up widget. Where's the clear? Okay, pop-up. Clear is here. So we can just insert clear actually. Let's copy this. Before the block and the paragraph. Clear render buff. Maybe we can put it here. Pop-up area is buff. Render the area and buffer. Okay, so clear can be added like this also. Widget clear instead of area, let's set it to pop-up area. And then we just change the title to with clear. Okay, let's try this one. There. So we just clear only the pop-up area so that we don't have this lorem ipsum bleeding through this one. Okay, so what else can we do here? This one is actually creating a widget. So widget for pop-up is this. Then we use pop-up here. Yeah, we can try this one also. So first we create a struct for pop-up. Let's put the struct. So we have previously grid and widget grid. We can append it here. Setters. So setters. Cannot find derived macro setters. Derived setters. Okay. Derived setters. Cargo add derived setters. Cargo add derived setters. Okay, you can check from here. Derived setters. It's using version 0.1.8. Okay, no more errors. Then can implement the pop-up widget also. Implement widget. So widget will always have this render. Okay, no errors. Widget pop-up. So you have area and then the area for the rectangle and then the buffer. And then how was it used? Where's the ipsum? Okay, this one is just to display the pop-up here. We can keep this one and then this one we comment out. Instead we will use the pop-up widget. Pop-up area. Pop-up area. What was the pop-up area? Pop-up area from where? Okay, so pop-up area is missing. This one will only have content, which is a block and a paragraph. Okay, so I think we can reuse the same pop-up area as this one. Okay, so meaning it will occupy exactly the same space as before. Okay, let's try this one. Oops. Cargo run. Yeah. With clear. Okay. Okay, so how about we change the pop-up a little bit. It's the widget. Okay, so we are rendering, we are clearing the background. If we put something here at the side. Do we do that? Paragraph. Okay, so this area is actually part of this one. So it's clearing only this part. What if I wanted to display something here at the side, outside the area? Maybe let's display something here. Okay, so let's come back to this one. Paragraph text content wrap style block render that area. Okay, we are clearing the area. Maybe not from here. How about from here? Span. Maybe we can make use of text line. Okay, line style text. Okay, so what if we copy this one? Enter widget the way here. X instead of hello ratatouille, maybe we copy this one. Style default foreground. Maybe we don't want it to be bordered. Where will it be displayed? Okay, let's see for now. Where did it go? Ah, there. Okay, so how do we get here? Frame area. Frame area. Pop-up area. Okay, maybe. Pop-up area. Area width. Area width. Area width divided by 4. Okay, so if X is the upper left, top left, and Y is the Y coordinate of the top left. Y coordinate of the top left. So width, area width divided by 2. Area height divided by 3. So width. Okay, so width, how do we move the rectangle here? Up area. Let's copy this one. Let's put pop-up area 2. So instead of frame area, I'll change it to pop-up area 2. Then pop-up area 2 width divided by 4. Area width divided by 4. Okay, so can area width x, can I say +1? +1 with area width 2. Okay, so about, let's make it 1. This also. Okay, don't know what I'm doing, but let's try and see what's the output. And see. Index outside of buffer. X is 0, Y is 0. The area is rect 0. Index is 9831. Index is 9831. About if we try to change this to something like 4. Index outside of buffer. Width is 97, height is 30. Okay, so when I set width to 4, so it added 4 to okay, wait, width became 110. Okay, rectangle area. A simple rectangle used in the computation of the layout to give widgets a hint about the area they're supposed to render to. What is this area width? Area width. Area is the frame area. Okay, so the original frame area. Area width. Okay, area is divided by 4. Take up a third of the screen vertically and half horizontally. for width. Width became 110. Area width. Okay, so let's put it back. Area width. Area dot width divide by 2 plus 1. What will happen? Area height divide by 3 plus 1. Divide by 4 plus 1. Divide by 3 plus 1. Let's see what will happen. Okay, so it's here. Okay, so area width divided by 4. About if I put plus area dot width. Index is 138. So if width and height of the rectangle is this, Connect pop-up area to X. Okay, put it here. Pause. X. Can we do something like this? Text from line. Pause X. Pause X is never used. How do we assign string again? Programming language. Let's come back to the book. Where's the book? Cargo. Print line. Where's the formatting? I guess it's like this. Okay. String new. I'm not sure if that will work. Okay, so let's try. Yeah, of course it will not work. Pause X was not even used. Okay, so text is actually from we do something like this. X. Did it work? No. Let str equals to static string str. Let me do something like this. Let's see. 28. Pos x is 28. Is it 28? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay. Next is 28. So if without 1, without +1, 27. Okay, so it means we need to add this one, the width. So the width is plus area width divided by 2. Okay, what will happen? Where did it go? Is it this one? $82. Is it that one? Minus 2. Let's see. 80. So if this is 80, 81, 82. Okay, so 82 is. Let's remove this. And then instead of this one, let's comment this out and display the character. There. Now we have something here. Okay. Yeah, but it doesn't look like a shadow. So, what if we just change the style? How do we do that if we just change the style? Foreground is red. Maybe I don't want to display anything. Content is empty. Mm, I just want to change the style. We do that. Yellow. I want the background. Okay, so we have something here. It's empty. No. That's not. Okay, so we know that it's over there. Okay, so it's over here. How do we get the character here? Or maybe we don't need to get the character, we just need to change the style. Pop area to Mm, maybe this is not the way. How about if we do it like that? Okay, so if this is the shadow, then problem now is fill this up here. In a paragraph, we can wrap. Okay, so let's see. In a paragraph, what's that? Wrap. Dream true. Let's see. Mm, okay, so let's imagine we have a rectangle here. How do we do that? So we need to adjust the height, area height. Height. 11. Height is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so height is 11. Uh, if height is 11, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. If height is 11, text is a line. Text line is a vector of this one. I wanted to use wrap. So my assumption is if you have span like this and style text, okay, maybe this is not the right way. What we can do is remove the wrap. I think the wrap will work. Text from line will have a vector. How was it done previously? Okay, so here you have text. Text will have a vector of style text into. Vector of line. Okay, so we do something like this. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then later on maybe we can just do a loop. Let's see first if this one works. Oh, this use of move value style text. Clone. Consider cloning the value if the performance cost is acceptable. Even for one, it doesn't work. Style text. Okay. Two. Okay, so this one not work. Good word. So let's change it into st. Style, style text. Okay. Okay. So here, let's remove this, and then what can we do? Okay, for let's do a loop. How do we do loops again? I already forgot. Set flow control types, loop for and range. Okay, for n in range. Okay. One to 11, for example. So I'm going to have a st plus to no. New. Then style text append 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 what? Span style tent okay, then style default J color blue background push. Okay. Push mat. Okay, so if we insert that style text, then how do we get line? Okay, so equals line from back. and we put styled texts here. Will it work? Then here, let text equals text from line. Okay, so no errors so far. Let's see. Nope. That's not what I want. Why is it there? Next line. Text is a vector. Okay. So instead of this, let's delete this and let's put style text. Then it becomes a vector of span. Can we put into? No. This is vector of line. It should be a vector of line. This is vector of span. Okay. Should be vector of line. So text vector. Okay, so span line would be line from a vector of so it should be this. Then mixed line vector of span. Then mixed line is where? So it can be added here. So text can be vector of line. Why is it line? Bold text is span. Vector macro. How do we append to a vector macro? Rust to vector. How do we do that? Okay. So it's just like this. Okay, so let's come back here. I just need a vector macro. Okay, but style text into span into something like this. Okay, now it's a line. There, success. Now we have a shadow. Yeah, but how about this part here? Maybe we need another set of rectangle. Pop up area 3. Okay, so this time x would be +1, and y would be area height divided by 3 plus 1. Okay, pop up area 3. So okay, let's try this one first. Instead of text, I put something like this. Where did it go? Mm. Okay, so it's a bit off. So we need to adjust this one to, we don't need the +1. There. And then we need the rest. How many do we need? So our loop would be count for now. Let's put force our way. Anyway, we can adjust it later also. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. We don't need span. Why are we using span? Actually, we don't need this. Just realized that. Maybe we can do the loop later. Just need text. do it the hard way first. Okay, so the shadow is there. Now we need to figure out the loop. Okay, so how do we do this? So let not be this shadow bottom, maybe something like this, equals to string or not string from, let's just put like this. Oh, but it becomes static. Then for to 54, let's bring in the loop again. Then shadow bottom. Push character. Will it work? Size 4. I'm not sure if it will work. And this one, new shadow bottom. Yeah, so this one will not work. Did it say string character literal? Use single quote. Then we need to push str instead. Okay, let's see. Ah, there. We need one more here. So let's make it 0. Because we need 54. This one looks a bit different compared to this one. Why is that? We only have the string. Okay, so maybe we need the style. So let's bring in the style also. Span, styled. And you have text. Style. Default. Foreground. Color. Blue. background color black. Shadow bottom style box style. Styled what is wrong here? Background color black. Okay. Text. Is it complaining about text? Okay, not text, but shadow bottom. Let's see. Okay, so there. Now we have a shadow here. So I'm just brute forcing my way through in displaying this one. Of course, there are better ways of doing it. Like if we compute the based on the area, of course. Now. Oh, somehow it worked. Somehow it worked. But there's another one extra here. Yeah, of course there are better ways of doing it. Like for example, this one, why is it 11, why is it 54? Maybe we can derive the values also from the rectangle. Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, this is just an exercise. We can do better next time. Maybe once we can come up with a proper widget with all the shadow. It will have dynamic values. Maybe in another day we can figure that one out. Yeah, so yeah, I exceeded my time today. But anyways, at least we're able to display something here with a shadow. Like now it looks like a proper pop-up somehow. Somehow, yeah. And I hope you guys have learned something also today. And thank you so much for accompanying me in this journey. And I would also like to thank my sponsors, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye for now.